know what? That is a job I would not want.
62-45 as we start this second half. Johnson.
Talked a lot about it, just the situation of 10 games remaining. Now it'll be 9 after this one. But for a lot of these players, for all of these players, moments matter. These are still games within the context of the season that trying to improve. You're looking at evaluation. You don't get these back. And so the type of just sense of purpose is something that you really want to see despite how challenging it may be.
The triples of Orlando Robinson. And he just exhibited those skills and gives Toronto a 65-48 lead. Falcon.
In the first half, they're doing a lot of it here early on.
Lob it in for Claxton, defended by Robinson. Williams, he got denied by the actual rim. Barrett, feed it. Attacking Walter, wild attempt. Tip-in doesn't go for Robinson, long rebound for Williams. That's a running with Johnson. Russell now, step back Jay, broke it, a 3.
Step into the right, smooth on the finish, cutting in this deficit a little bit. There's a lot of time left in this game, and you want to see that in increments.
Jump shot doesn't go for Shed. Williams, the lead feed for Russell. Lefty against lefty with Barrett. Williams can't hit the 3. Robinson, the uncontested rebound. Barnes gets picked up by Johnson, has the height advantage. Couldn't finish it. Grabbed by Barrett. Swing, Robinson. Here's Barrett with 4, with 3. Scoots inside, but missed it on the interior. Russell, defender on his hip, swing. Keon Johnson. And it's a 1 and done for Brooklyn. Barrett, it gets denied there by Russell. Barnes retrieves it. Corkscrew doesn't go. Robinson. It's Russell for 3. Way off. Claxton gathers. Drop step and deuce.
Of Orlando Robinson, soft on the touch to finish, because the Nets have struggled with some of their quick shot 3s on the break.
Raptors now lead it 65-53. Barnes the long strides. Off the stutter step, Russell, corner, Williams. Barnes got poked in the mouth. It is rebounded by Robinson. Get it ahead, Walter, heads up, Barrett, the back to a 14-point lead for Toronto. Johnson's pull-up is off. Robinson is 9th rebound to go along with 13 points. Sets the screen for Shed, bounces for Robinson. Breakers made in a single month. This month, 30 of them for Zaire Williams. Clowney out of the timeout, the miss, Shed, the touch, Barnes, the up fake, missed it. And Toronto will control it. Shed comes to the ball. As mentioned, no Emmanuel Quickly tonight. No Jakob Poeltl. No Grady Dick. The dive by Rob. The throwdown.
Bread and butter. It's worked so well for them. That's what they continue to go to. And it's a part of their offense. But Dallas was doing that a lot as well. And that middle of the 4 for Brooklyn has been very vulnerable.
Russell fires. Bam. Minutes to go in the 3rd. Will make that 14 turnover. 21 points. Foul was called on the pass. And a hold there on Russell trying to guard Walter. That is the 2nd team foul against Brooklyn. It's not like Toronto shooting lights out.
Run break by Brooklyn. Going the lanes in multiple passes to shift up a Raptors defense that has been very...
Trying to get it in, they do to Walter. Shed now handles it with a screen from Robinson. Shed drive, dish, Robinson, bank shot goes. Did by Claxton, out of bounds.
Strong block by Nick Claxton. This is big time here. Continues to watch it, track it coming through, and this is some force. that he kicks this one out with, and this is where Nick Claxton pointing for Keon Johnson to toss it up on the break. R.J. Barrett.
Watford, swing, Russell. Little shake and bake, and a very creative Walter. Stops the clock with 5:42 remaining in the third. Right now it's Lewis handling the ball. Watford is off the ball. He'll come to it. Watford thought about it. Lewis, two-man game with Watford, 9 to shoot. Watford, fend off, kick, Whitehead, available, and hits a three. Backdoor Walter. Under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Pressure. Chest get it across. Wilson, big shot, no. Lead for Toronto has been 21. Nets had a run to start the third quarter. Toronto answered, and now the Nets again giving the Raptors something to think about. Barrett goes behind the back. Shot clock winding down. Kick for the Walter J. Yes.
Things happen that time. Good knockdown from three. Shots that they don't take a ton of. They're not a high volume three-point shooting team. They have not shot that well from there.
Wilson takes a peek, 6 to shoot. The spin by Wilson, the flip is short. Barrett feeds it, and Abaji finishes. Watford penetrates, he's met by Battle.
Watford going right through him. Good job on his ability to finish through that type of contact.
80 to 64, Raptors. Barrett spins over Whitehead, air ball saved by Mobo. Barrett. Whitehead handles it. Tight defense there. Abaji on Clowney under 3 minutes left in the third. Watford crosses, kicks. Shot clock is down to 3. It's down to 2. Clowney off balance. Barrett turns on the Jets, and he's fouled in the act with Rowan Barrett. Played at St. John's. His mom, Keisha, ran track at St. John's. RJ, of course, was a member of the New York Knicks coming out of Duke. Then got dealt to his hometown team, Toronto, Ontario. And he gives the member of the New York Knicks coming out of Duke. Then got dealt to his hometown team, Toronto, Ontario. 64 lead. Raptors television analyst Jack Armstrong into Abaji, step back J, splash. Shoots the ball with confidence. It's 82-67, just over 2 minutes to go in the third. Barnes is back in. Swider on a 10-day deal as a pull-up jumpers and loses it. Led. Dallas went wire for wire.
Saw it there.
Wilson rushes, swings, Lewis, too much on a three. And it's rebounded by Abaji. Barnes not on the same page with Swat. 19 to go in the third. Conley gets a clean look, but it bangs off the rim. Barnes ahead for Abaji. Pull up three. Barrett. Raptors have matched their largest cushion, 21. Under a minute to play in the third. Wilson fortunate that it didn't go across the midcourt line. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. 68. 2-game difference between these two teams starting play tonight. Raptors just turned it over. Lewis, long strides, takes it in on Lawson, kicks for the Watford three. Doesn't go. Swider's got the rebound. Barnes doesn't take it. Instead, sends to Battle, flips it up, no. Tip and attempt doesn't go for Mobo.
similar to the start of the third quarter, Brooklyn is pretty locked in. They're doing a good job at getting stops and getting themselves into some solid offense.
Watford takes the opening and
Slice through two Toronto defenders.
Raptors have played a lot of rookies this season, including Mobo and Battle currently on the floor. Barnes finish.
A read by Scotty Barnes. You have a wide open paint because everyone's attached to the 4-out spread. And he just cuts quick inside when he realizes Clowney is on his outside hit.
90 seconds gone by.
Quick cut in.
Trigger in for Wilson. He's defended by Battle. 9 to shoot. Switch. Wilson bounces to Whitehead. Doesn't take the three. Instead, is going to drive in. The floater doesn't go. Tip and Claxton, no. Gets another attempt. And it's rebounded by Mobo. Ahead. Swider, no hesitation as he misses on the three ball. That's running. Claxton attacked. Claxton can't convert on the free throw. So the Nets are down 95 to 72. Now, A.J. Lawson gets it in. Double team on Barnes. Mobo goes to attack and what? Toss it in. Battle gets a good look at it and can't it. 98-72. That's a 26-point lead for the Toronto Raptors. Jumper doesn't go for Whitehead. He thought he was hit on the arm. Raptors are running with Barnes. Johnson extends out. Now a switch with Whitehead. Barnes, physical, pitter-patter of the feet. Missed it on Fernandez. An assist to Nick Claxton. That's now 40 and 19 on challenges this season. Just under 68% clip. Russell. Ball movement. Zaire Williams shooting practice. Short. And Barrett allows it to bounce.
22%, 8 of 37. And Toronto isn't shooting that well from three, but they've started to hit some more here in the second half.
Barnes, no look dish inside. Get it out of there. Nick Claxton. He gums Mobo. That's number 5 for Clax.
They've been impressive, authoritative blocks.
Watford takes the alley, spins, tip in. Nets are down 98-74, but Claxton has put up immense numbers. 20 points, 11 rebounds, 5 blocks. Barnes.
So far, effectively from this group, and turnovers have been the biggest issue for it.
Toronto 101, the Nets 74. We are under 8 minutes to play. Russell lines it up. Short. Rebound Barnes. Barnes in transition. Barnes scoops it up. No. Follow. No. Watford the other way. Bounces for Williams. He's got the ankle, but misses on the stuff. Barrett ahead. Caught by Barnes. Trailing Barrett. Blasts in for 2. Johnson swing. Williams can't hit the 3. Battle's got the board. Barnes.
Ace, but it's felt like they've dictated a lot of areas on the floor, and that being a big part of it in the open court.
Hand it to Wilson. Battle is there defensively. Swing it, Williams. Zaire lets it fly. It's off the rim. Cleared by Robinson. Robinson steps into it and put 2 on the board.
Impressive here tonight, and just overall for Toronto, getting a little bit of a chance to spend time with Sacramento this season. First 2 years with Miami, but he's showcasing.
Get it in, Claxton.
Brooklyn had been trying to do throughout the course of the season, and pressuring teams, forcing turnovers. This Toronto team can be vulnerable to turning the basketball over, and they have not. And so Brooklyn has only gotten 4 points off of it.
That's a travel. That is 11 turnovers for the Raptors. Russell, screen Claxton. Russell, little stop and go, swing it for Williams. 7 to shoot. Johnson peeks at the clock. Over Abaji, short. Rebound to Battle. Chet gets it ahead. Ball fake Battle, swing. Robinson, the flip. And the rebound taken by Johnson. That's trying to push up the floor, contact, and it's an offensive.
He got hit by Johnson coming at him.
That is 5 fouls now on Keon Johnson. Robinson swing, Abaji could look at 108-76. Toronto. Screen Wilson. Russell picked up by Swider. Wilson attacking. Pirouettes. Johnson playing with those 5 fouls. Dips inside but missed it. And the Raptors want to run with 4:40 to go. Shed waits. Shed shoots. Shed misses. Wilson. Met by Shed. He's called for the foul. That is number 4. Johnson one-on-one with the big. Robinson. And Johnson can't hit the reverse. Keon is now 1 of 8 from the field. Walter. Abaji missed it.
There's got to be a little bit more awareness than that, especially when you are ball handlers.
Lawson dribbling through traffic, met there by Wilson and
grabbing it out of bounds.
Robinson, jump shot, doesn't go. Rebounded by Whitehead. Raptors have 9 games remaining after tonight. Only team they play that is currently over 500 is Detroit. Nestled in that schedule. Clowney defended by Walter. Lewis now with 7 to shoot. Whitehead makes his move on Abaji. Kick. Johnson. Shot clock down to 2, down to 1. Johnson misses on the running one-hander. Abaji is fouled as he packed. Final 3.5 of this 4th quarter. Walter rising up but missing on the jam. Long rebound Abaji. Swing for the Lawson 3. No good.
Overshoots it.
Hand it. Wilson. They'll drive it. Puts a good ball. The Brooklyn Nets celebrate the Richmond Nets and the Los Angeles Clippers Friday, March 28th. Lock in tickets right now at brooklynnets.com or Ticketmaster.
Shouts to Megan, Tennessee State.
That's right. 110-79. Whistle stops play. Swider. 6-47. Differential between the two. Right now it's only 3 spots that are up for grabs. You're looking at 5, 6, 7. Walter misses on the inside. Keep in mind the Philadelphia pick would move to OKC if it's outside the top 6.
Which is an important thing to note.
Wilson just to the other night. This is going to be back %. Now let's take last year as an example. The Atlanta Hawks got the #1 pick with 3% odds.
Yep.
Foul call.
The draft has been impressive with important key moments for go along with those performances. That matters because those are the things you know and those are the things you want to continue to build upon within the course of an organization.
And here's the thing, you can get really into the draft lottery. Of course, it affects the team that you root for. Wilson swing, kick it for the Whitehead 3, off the mark. Once that is done, you got to get the pick right.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter if you're 2, 3, 1, 4, 7. You got to get it right.
And we've seen it go multitudes of ways of lottery picks and how that pans out. And a lot of times too, you're looking at 18, 19, 20-year-old kids that are
Vividly, Kevin Durant at Texas. He's the number 2 overall pick. Odin goes number 1. And just thinking, man, this guy could score to look ahead. Jordy Fernandez all coming up. Right.
All of that, of what the projection looks like. And that's why there's all the stories. I mean, you think about where Nikola Jokic was drafted.
Second round.
Yeah, like how many second-round picks have thrived and flourished and fit within the context of organizations, and all of those things is why it makes the job extremely difficult, but also playing in certain spots.
Developmental mentality of potential other players that go into bad situations where they're in a rebuild and a coach is on his last legs or a GM is on his last legs and the new GM doesn't feel the kinship. We've seen those situations as well. A race there by Mobo, final 28 seconds. Feed it inside, extra for Wilson. All of that is for another time. The Nets will have 9 games remaining after this one. There's a 1-second difference. 5 in a row. 8